Greetings, YouTube. This is your brother Wasilkamilbey, and this is Shamstoppers. And y'all want to know more about us? Go to the About on our About section of this YouTube channel. We're the greatest channel on YouTube, and we do more. And title of this video is called "You Fighting the Agency." We see a lot of guys on here just fighting the agency. But let me go and get on to this lecture and show you how there's a lot of guys out here. They say they fighting the agency, but we don't see nothing. We don't see nobody. We see nothing talking. But look, this is the handbook for the employers for child support division. Verification of employer. And we're going to tell you, it's not the agency. It's your baby mama and your employer. Okay? The agency is pushing these stupid ass people to take your money. And that's the scam. We're not a scam. We tell you what lawyers cannot tell you. Look at this shit. Let me show you how cold this is. Penalties. Penalties for your employer, right? Administrative. What is it? Administrative garnishment. Administrative writ. Yeah, that's what I meant. Administrative writ. What is that? Just look at that. Now, look at that. Penalties. The Title 4D agency of this state of another state may issue and what administrative subpoena. Wow. If the employer fails to provide requested information, failure to comply with an administrative subpoena without good cause can result in a fine not to exceed over $500 and on one initiation of a lawsuit to compel compliance with the subpoena payment of the fine for the attorney fees and costs may be asked. Assessed. Still y'all ass. Look at this. Verification of employment letters. They requesting. Okay. Reporting time frame. Reporting electronically. Let me give y'all some game. We done had a client, 2 clients that they send the shit to email. So they trying to get rid of these paper. Okay. So you can get it through the mail, but now they're going to hit your ass through the email because it's the same thing as mail. It's got mail in it, electronically mailing, because they want to cut down on the paperwork. Okay? Y'all see that? Oh, I'm finna break this shit all the way down. I'm coming out the Bible. I'm coming out some other books. I'm gonna show y'all some shit. And the internet. You see that? As an employer, do I have to respond to an employment verification letter that says yes? Of course they're going to tell you to do that so they can keep some money. Right? Fellas, your employers don't have to do that. They do it because they want to do it. Some of them do it because they're scared. I did a story on one of them, how they weren't even giving this guy money to the agency. Right? Look at this shit. Verification of employment. They even got the examples of the letters and shit. Somebody sent me this. I ain't gonna say his name. You know who he is. But he flip-flopped on me. you know, but it's all good. I guess he fighting the agency. He fighting the wrong people. Okay? Y'all niggas is just fighting the wrong people. Income withholding, general information. Look at this shit, man. Y'all don't read this shit? Now check this out. Another client had a question. Could they fire him if he challenged them for taking his money in child support? Giving his money to child support. I'm gonna put the Bible up for him. Look, employers may not use as grounds of a whole or a part of a termination of employment or any other disciplinary action may not refuse to hire an employee because of income withholding. Employers who intentionally discharge an employee based on a whole part of income withholding are subject to legal action against them by the employee. The Title 4D agency for the Court of Domestic Office Relations offers that could result in damages, court costs, attorney fees paid to the employer. Employer who does not comply with the ordered notice is liable. You see that? So, people, when you get these jobs, did you tell these people not to give out your personal information? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Look at this. An employee knowingly fails to withhold and remit a court order, child support may be subject to a $200 fine for each pay period. The employer failed to withhold the income for the child support, remit income withheld to the person of office identified, order notice within the time required. See that? Check this out. This is how you know your employer full of shit. Requesting a hearing. Employers who believe that the order notice should not apply to them may request a hearing with the court. A motion for the hearing on the applicability of the order notice must be requested no later than 20 days after the date of the order notice is received, and the hearing must be held or before the 15th day after the date of the motion is made. An order of writ of withholding is binding, and the employer shall continue to withhold income and remit the amount withheld pending further order of the court. Now check this out. An order of writ of withholding. Fellas, it's supposed to be a writ of execution if it was judicial. This is not judicial, okay? And I'm going to show you more. Administrative fees, and this is how they pimp your ass too. An employer may deduct an administrative fee of not more than $10 each month from y'all's check. Because it's supposed to be the obligee, but they lied and put the obligor because she's the obligor because she ain't nothing but a whore. Alright? Disposed earnings in addition to the amount to be withheld as child support. The administrative fee is optional, must not be assessed for each order notice received for an obligor / employee. Right? You see that? Earnings. Listen to this. Let me break this down. Earnings mean a payment to or due an individual. Why they don't put man right there? Let's go to the Bible. You ready for that? The Bible says it's fraud, people. Indeed, the wages of the laborers who mowed your fields. Okay, let me break it down. Y'all did work for this dude. You know, whatever you do, drive, stack wood or whatever, which you kept back by fraud. Right? Cry out. And the cries of the reapers have reached the ears of the Lord of the Sabbath. Okay? This is Shamstoppers, people. We are authorized representatives. Yes, we are. That's fraud if they don't give you all of your earnings. Okay? That's fraud. But the trick's on you niggas. Y'all letting these niggas pimp you like that? Hey, get pimped. Look at that. We're in Deuteronomy. You shall not oppress a hired servant who is poor and needy, whether one of your brethren or one of the aliens who is in your land within your gates. Each day you should give him his wages, and not let the sun go down on it, for he is poor and he has set his heart on it, lest he cry out against you to the Lord and it be sin to you. Let me read another one. Another fucking recap. Y'all let these hoes take out money. She go down there and fill that shit out. And she thinks she righteous. You shall not cheat your neighbor nor rob him. The wages of him who is hired shall not remain with you all night until morning. Y'all see that shit? That's coming out the Bible. What is administrative agency? Huh? Look at that. Administrative agency is a federal what? State or local government agency established to perform a specific function. Administrative agency are authorized by legislative acts. Does it say judicial acts? No, it does not. To make and enforce rules to administer and enforce acts, not laws. What the fuck is an act? Huh? Y'all know the act because they got some act right out y'all asses to take y'all money. Y'all up here tap dancing and shit. You know what I'm saying? And telling these motherfuckers, man, give me my goddamn money. Administrative law is what the body of law created by administrative agencies. What the fuck is an agency? Y'all gonna see what an agency is. In the form of rules, it don't say laws, right? Rules, regulations, orders, and decisions in order to carry out their duties and responsibilities. Look at this. Administrative law judge. One who what? Presides over administrative agency. Does it say judicial agency? No, it does not. Hearing and who has the power to administrative oaths, take testimony, rule on questions of evidence, and make determinations of fact. Administrative process, the procedure used by administrative agencies in administrative law. Did it say fucking judicial? Huh? No, it did not. Oh, it's gonna get cold now. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a fucking minute. I got like 3 minutes left. Look at that shit. You see that? See how they want you? Look at that. Social Security number. That's your accounting number. Okay? That's the number they track you on. You don't have to use that, people. We have a new way of getting y'all as tax exempt status. Okay? Ain't nobody else doing this shit. Now, let's go to arrears. Show you what arrears mean. Alright? And this is under invest and what? Investopedia? Okay, now check this out. Y'all know I talk shit and you know it's true. You know I talk shit and it's true. Look at that. Arrears refers to either payments that are overdue or payments that are to be made at the end of a period. Not a woman's administration, but the end of a period. Okay? An account is said to be in arrears if the debt, liability, obligation, experience is overdue. We're going to keep going. If one or more payments have been missed, transactions, regular payments, contractually required, such as mortgage or rent payments, they give it to you right there, mortgage. People do what? They borrow money from a mortgage. And what? Rent. So you guys are renting and paying her mortgage. Okay? Look at that. Breaking down. Look at that, man. Prepaid phone bills. Let me get y'all asses. If you don't pay your fucking Verizon bill, you think Verizon gonna put a warrant out for your arrest? Huh? So when you go apply for a phone contract, fellas, you sign the contract to get that phone, correct? So let me put it on your ass. When she go down there, she sign your ass up. That's her bill, but you is boo-boo the fool to go pay for this shit and not call these hoes out. Right? Huh? Shh. Now check this out. Let me get on the Attorney General's ass. God is not a respect of persons. Remember that. Look at that. Administrative writ of withholding versus judicial process. So it ain't a judicial process. It's an administrative writ because the Attorney General is calling himself a minister. So he's administering your ass and y'all ain't said shit. Because a judicial is supposed to be a writ of execution. Alright? Obligor. Let's get down to the obligor. Right? She put you up for a bond. She went there and signed you and made you the obligor. Bingo! She made your ass the obligor when she went down there and put your information on that shit. You motherfuckers is fighting the agency. You're fighting the wrong motherfuckers. Okay? Last time me telling you that. Last time. Now check this out. We're going to go to the what? Failure to pay child support. Right? That's an offense. Right? What I tell you, people who start shit don't have a defense. Why ain't got defense up here? Huh? It say any person. Any person. See, we don't respect persons over here. We are men. And if women want to join the fight, if you obedient, bring your ass on. Check this out. Presumption. So, you niggas ain't knocked that presumption out. Hey, you guilty, you gonna pay for this bitch's bill that she signed you up. Alright? Now, check this out. Notice of administrative writ of withholding. Y'all see that shit? That's the shit that they do to y'all. Y'all let them do it. On your behalf. What is a presumption? A presumption is what? Bitch, you got the audacity to put my shit on that motherfucking sheet of paper. Okay? She took it upon what? She took it upon herself. She took it upon herself. You see that? Huh? That's the shit I'm talking about, people. Y'all need help, hit us up. We got some cold ways of doing some shit. You fighting the agency, you motherfuckers is fighting the wrong people. Because I never see y'all beat up the agency. The agency is $1 trillion company. Nigga, please. Peace.